Hi there, it's Brian again, and I am going to preview this home here in Star, Idaho. And we're just north of Beacon Light and 16, which is kind of in the foothills. This home looks very nice, so we're going to go check it out. Tell me what you think as we walk through here. Take a look. The lights are all off, so I'm going to have to kind of turn them on as we go through. I like the lighting fixtures. Oops. Nice big hallway, nice entry hall here. Go ahead and hit the lights so you can see that. There you go. Yeah, nice. They did the wainscoting down below here. Really nice looking entrance. Okay, so this house is pretty big. I think it's approaching 3,000 square feet, if not about 3,000 square feet. The rooms are really large. I really like what they did with the windows with the grid pattern. Really pretty pond across the street for someone who's lucky enough to stay in this room. Maybe you've got kids. Maybe this is just going to be a guest room, but it's really pretty. They incorporated a small window above the room here. Kind of a different feature, kind of a throwback probably to craftsman style. As you could tell by the outside of the home, it is a craftsman style house. So nice big closet for a guest room. And pretty big space here. So we'll go ahead and continue on. And there is a ceiling fan right up there too. A nice window light in here. We're going to go into this next room. This looks to be an even bigger room. Really nice guest room with a bathroom attached. And it's a little bit dark in here because it's kind of overcast outside. So bear with me. Here's some lights. I'll go ahead and turn on the light switch here. See if that helps a little bit. So you can kind of get a better grasp of how things look. Again, it does have a ceiling fan. Really nice carpet. They picked a really nice color here. It's kind of an oatmeal Berber with some texture. And this is the guest bathroom. Really nice bathroom here. Let's see. And it does have a closet attached. So the shower is kind of different. Kind of a bamboo looking floor. And then ceiling, floor to ceiling is tile. And it's a walk-in shower. So really nice for your guests when they come to stay with you. Okay. And if not guests, maybe it's a teenage son or daughter gets to benefit from this really nice guest room. So pretty big walk-in closet, nice, nicely appointed guest bathroom. Go ahead and shut off all these lights as we go. Let me hit this one too. And we'll go ahead and swing out here back to the entry. And you can see this is a hall closet, which is oversized. I'll go ahead and turn on the light. Yeah, it's a pretty big closet. Goes way up there. So lots of room. You know, that's one of my big complaints about homes is they don't give enough closet space to the general part of the house. Okay, and this is a bathroom or powder room right off of the entrance here. I wouldn't say right off, down the hall. And yeah, it's really nice. They did a good job with it. The accent wall probably should have gone all the way to the other wall, but I don't know, something you can change. And here we are in the great room. This is pretty neat. Let's go ahead and turn on some of these lights if we can get them to go. Yeah, this is a really grand room. It's huge in here. Of course, you know, without the furniture, it definitely looks a lot bigger. But I love this fireplace and shelving on the sides. That's pretty cool. Really cool fireplace. Looks kind kind of classic style, lodge style maybe. The cabinets on the sides are soft open and close. Very, very good cabinets. And they picked a great color to go right with that dark paneling on the sides of this fireplace. They took some real care in choosing really good cabinetry and nice appointment there. I'm sorry it's so dark in here. Usually the light would probably be shooting right through this place. I might have to come back during the day and redo this one. During the day, actually during the afternoon hours when it's sunny. How's that? Right now it's about 7 o'clock and the sun's starting to go down, but it won't go down fully until like 9 o'clock. But yeah, so it's a little overcast today. Okay, so the black backdrop is continuing on here in the kitchen. You can see there's some white countertops, and then they did a dark colored quartz here on the bar area. There's plenty of space for a bunch of stools there. And looks like the fridge is really nice. I think that's a KitchenAid. Yeah, they did a good job with that one as well. Okay, so let's check out the pantry. Looks like they did high-end appliances in here. And this is an awesome pantry. Although the lighting can be approved, it is really big. It has plugs every 2.5 feet, it looks like. And you have a really, really big pantry here. It goes in about 10 feet, and it has plenty of shelving for all of your canned goods and dried goods. You can put your toaster oven, your Nescafe machine, your cappuccino maker, your toaster oven, your toaster. Everything fits because you've got all these plugs. And again, I'm sorry the lighting's so poor. I think they could have done better with the lighting for sure. But as we go through here, we'll check and see. There might be some under cabinet lighting. It seems like there should be. Here's the lighting above the bar and the under cabinet lighting. That does look a lot better. Let me just go over here and turn this on. Maybe I can get the light on. Well, I don't want to mess with it. That's a pretty nice hood and stove top. That's a Thermador stove top. And then Thermador, looks like Thermador is their choice for their double range there. They do have a microwave down below, so it's hidden. And then plenty of cabinet space as well. That's probably a Thermador. I thought it was KitchenAid, but that's probably Thermador. So you've got top-end appliances. We'll go back here and check out this guest room as well. And this isn't the guest room. This is probably your master bedroom. And you have plenty of space here, and you have an exit to the back patio, which is really nice. A little side patio door here. And it looks like the backyard is fully landscaped. And as I pan around, there's also a pad over there. It looks like it's set up for a spa. Really nice backyard. So I'll take you into the ensuite, and this is pretty cool. It's got a nice vanity area. Again, I don't know if this is the master. I think the master's on the other side, so we'll check it out. But this is very, very nice. They did a pretty big walk-in shower here. All right, floor to ceiling. They kind of did the same tile in the floor. This door's kind of stuck, so I'm not going to pull on it too hard. But it's a huge shower, soap dishes, and you have this awesome tile in the floor of this bathroom. Nice big wide space there. Walk-in closet. Yeah, this is a pretty big closet. Really nice. Again, I think this is the guest suite. It's really pretty with the windows over there. And as we go around, we'll go check out the other side, which is probably the primary. So, or the master bedroom. We're allowed to say master again, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. I really like these lights. I'm going to show you this one more time. I like those lights. It's pretty cool. I love the shelving. So as we come through here, you'll see it's got an upgraded thermostat. And we'll go into the master. This is the master bedroom for sure. And again, it's got an accent wall. Look at that accent wall. It's so pretty. And then the window above your bed will let in that subtle morning light as you sleep. This house faces to the, I think, to the southwest. So it's actually a pretty good setup. Look at the barn door. The barn door entry with corrugated glass. It's a great touch. 3 panels and rollers at the top. I think that looks awesome. Now over here, you've got your freestanding tub. Looks really nice and big. Nice tub. And then they did the textured glass on the windows. And we'll spin around here and take a look at the vanity without catching myself in the mirror. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights so you can see what the light fixtures look like in here. This is a really pretty bathroom. I like it. Okay, check out this walk-in shower. That is massive. I like that little teak bench too. That's a good touch. And then let's see if this one opens up. Yes, it does. That's good. Okay, look at that upgraded shower head. Really nice faucet and drain in the floor. I mean, beautifully appointed shower. Really thick glass. And that's an awesome walk-in. You don't even have to step over a shower dam. It is just floor level. You could just walk right in. I really like the wainscoting on the wall here. It's a nice accent. And then this is your closet. And man, they really outdid themselves in the closet. Awesome job. But the only downfall is not enough lighting and no windows. But otherwise, very nice. Closet organizer. That's for shoes. It's kind of slanted. I don't know if you can tell. Then this one over here is straight. There's another one for shoes here. And then we have a mirror in the middle so you can, try on your favorite clothes inside your closet. And that really helps, I think. Yeah, look at all that shelving all the way up. Plenty of space up there for hats and luggage and whatever else you're going to store up on top there. I really like this closet. Let's get another look at that mirror. That mirror is really cool. I think that mirror gets a thumbs up. Yeah, really cool. I like this closet. It's awesome. And it's pretty big. It's almost as big as a bathroom. So that's really cool. Okay, so we're going to continue on now. And we will check out the backyard. I really like that bathroom. I mean, that's amazing. And then these barn doors. Wow, incredible. So check that out. That is so cool. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and go outside and check out the backyard. All right. So this is one of the high points. Right here is this backyard. It's all landscaped. It's got these big stones. And even though you're looking at your neighbor's house there, it still looks pretty cool because it's kind of set down and you've got this nice fencing all the way around. The side yard is really big, so you're not right next door to your neighbor, and this is almost enough space. I think it is enough space for RV. If you wanted to put an RV parking in here, I think you could easily do it. And this goes back pretty far. Although you have an RV garage, so you probably won't need to use that space for an RV. But look at all the plants, and some of these have, they've picked some more mature trees, and the plants are growing in really nice. I can tell you that the grass is kind of wet, so I better get off the grass. But this is a cool feature. I think this is set up for a spa right here. At least that's what I would do with it. I'd put a nice 6-person spa right there. That would be awesome. And then the lot next door, I don't think it's been purchased yet, so you don't have any neighbors over there just yet. Who knows, you want to buy that lot, you can. You don't have a neighbor on this side. But again, this side yard stretches probably 15 feet. And really nice paneling on the house. And this is a huge patio cover. I mean, stunning. Stunning patio cover here. Big space right here for your outdoor living. And those beautiful windows and an accent wall as well. So check out this home here in Star, Idaho. And I would love to show it to you if you come in for a visit. Let's go back in here. I'm going to kick off my shoes so I don't track in any of that mud. Okay, just got to lock this door. And this home is located, like I said, off of Beacon Light and Highway 16. And Highway 16 is being converted, or actually expanded, so that it will go all the way down to the 84, probably in the next year or so. And we're all looking forward to that, because taking 10 Mile Road down to 84 is kind of a lengthy venture. So let's go ahead and go and check out the mud room. This is the mud room right here, right off the garage. And again, they did real good with the closet space here, because there's another closet here. And then over here is the laundry room. We'll walk in here and check it out. That laundry room's really nice. Plenty of space here to move around. Washer and dryer would be where I'm standing. And got lots of cabinet space. So they did good with that as well. All the cabinets match. And you have this really nice mudroom area as well. You can always shut the door to your laundry room and close it off when you're not using it. Okay, so here's the garage. This is one of the best parts, at least for me. Most of the guys, they love their garage. This is a 2-car garage here, but over here you have your 55-foot RV bay, and man, it is massive. They put in some special lighting in here as well. We should check that out for sure. You've got an entrance or an exit back here as well. A door at the back of the garage. And these lights are amazing. So they did good with the lights in the garage. I really like those. They're like LED. And yeah, that's amazing. That's cool. So you got plenty of space for your RV. And I think that's got to be a 18-foot door. Maybe 15, no, it's got to be 18 or 19-foot door. So pretty amazing. And in here you've got your 2-car garage. And I love the windows on the doors and the windows up above here in the RV bay. So cool. So cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. And I can't wait to meet you. And if you're interested in this home, please reach out to me via text or give me a call, 208-7161. My name's Brian, and I'd love to meet you and host your scouting trip. And I'll pick you up from the airport and meet you for a scouting trip throughout the Treasure Valley. And I can show you all kinds of cool subdivisions out here. I can also tell you where the best places to eat are. I've been trying lots of restaurants, so I have lots of advice to give there. And I would love to meet you. Please give me a call, area code 208-640-7161. Reach out today, and I'll show you this beautiful home and many others here in the Treasure Valley. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.